Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to give it just a second for people to pop in. Hello, hello, welcome. Okay, so today we are going to be playing with the Pretty Perennials stamp set and die set, and I have to share some sad news. This will not be carrying over to the new catalog. So you only have until, I think is it the end of May? Let me grab my catalog, but hold on guys. Let's see here. So the mini catalog is January through June, and it ends on June 30th. So you have until June 30th to get this set, but after that, this will not be in the following catalog. So this is a set that is one of my very favorites from the mini catalog that's available right now. And I'm seriously heartbroken that these are not going to be in the future catalog. My buddy Dina created this stamp set in conjunction with Stampin Up, and so I know she's heartbroken to see it be going out too. So if you want this set, it's something you should grab before June 30th. Okay, let's make a card. And I'm going to need your guys' help just a little bit because I have the beginnings of what I want to do, but not the whole thing. As me, you know, I have plan. And this is also going to be our color splash for the week. So I'll be posting this on my blog and YouTube channel so that you can use this as color inspiration for yourself. So we're starting out here with a stitched rectangle. And I cut these out of Pale Papaya, which is our new in color. It's going to be available May 4th. But the reason I used this is because I wanted to layer this on top. This is Mango Melody. So now you see I have this really beautiful design. So I need to add leaves, and we're going to use Pear Pizzazz to add leaves. So I'm going to have you guys help me with the arrangements of all of this and how we want to stamp our sentiment and all of that good stuff. So, how was everybody's weekend? Everyone have a good weekend? We had a great weekend. My husband really pushed me to not work this weekend. This is a new thing that he's kind of been doing where he's like, you know, you need to just be out with us as a family and not work all the time. And so we went to the lake on Sunday. And so I'm thinking something like this. What do you guys think? Maybe this one on top, actually. Like this. And then adding some leaves and then sentiments. All right, here we go. We're doing it. So I'm going to use these scraps to stamp. So we went to the lake yesterday. And then on Saturday, we had family over, which was lovely. And we had a fish fry. And that's one of my husband's very favorite things to do in the whole world is to have a fish fry and have family over. So we did that. Ooh, are we thinking this green is too dark? I think I might go with the stamped off look. What do you guys think? Or should we try Granny Apple Green? Tell me what you think. We could do the stamped off look and then this over the top. And then you kind of have a lighter. I don't know. I don't know if I like that color with these colors. Let's try Granny Apple Green. And and see what we think. So, hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, I think I might like that better. What do you guys think? I think this one. What do you think? This one? I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna trust that I know what you're gonna say. Hello, Fran. All right. So let's die cut those. Thanks, Karen. I agree. The lighter looks better. So that's what we're gonna go with. I stamped them too close together. So now I think I'm gonna have to die cut them separately. Okay, let's cut this away so we can use the pebble to do our die cutting. I want to apologize for all my sniffling and throat clearing. My allergies are still really bad, and I forgot to take my Claritin this morning, so as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go take it, and that should help me feel better, or at least quit sniffing as much, hopefully. Staying inside helps too, but it's hard to stay inside when it's so absolutely gorgeous outside. All right, here we go. So this is Granny Apple Green stamped off once. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to you guys about a few things. First of all, there's a link in the description of this video that has a link to my summer paper party. If you've never been a part of one of my paper parties, they are tons of fun. You get a card kit for every sampler pack of designer series paper from the new catalog. So the new catalog launches on May 4th. It's full of new designer series paper, 16 packs to be exact. And your paper party includes a sampler of every single one of those. In addition, you get a card kit for every one of them. So it's a pretty awesome deal. And there's a link in the video to purchase it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp here. Let's grab Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to stamp my happy sentiment. What do you guys think I should do it 3 times? Like happy, 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 and then birthday down here? What do you think? Or you think it'll be too much? Because I don't know if I have room, actually. Yeah, I probably don't have room. Scratch that. I don't have room. So we'll just do happy here. And then we're going to do birthday nestled right here. All right. Let's add this with the dimensionals. Thank you, Karen. That's so sweet. And I see Deborah, Cheryl, lots of you guys are giving me plugs on my paper parties. I really appreciate that. They are a lot of fun. I bring in guest designers to give you more ideas with the paper besides what I share. And it is really, really fun. Okay. So now I need to glue these together really quick. So let's do that. If you guys don't own a pair of tweezers for your crafting, I highly recommend them. I would have stuff all over the place if I didn't use tweezers. Even with tweezers, sometimes I have stuff all over the place. So it's not a guarantee is what I'm getting at. So you can see here that I've mixed a little tiny bit of new with old by using the pale papaya. It's not available yet to customers. However, if you want to purchase the starter kit, you could get all the new in color stuff in your starter kit. I mean, I get that that's like, some people are like, why would I do that? But other people are like, heck yes, sign me up. Oh my God. Did you guys just hear that? My husband is putting stuff away outside and just like banged into my building and it made a really loud noise. I don't know if you heard it or not. Okay. Let's see. So, big news that I have. What's going on? I'm going to Maui in May. And I am going to be recording the entire experience for you guys as much as I can so that I have a really fun video when I get back. And I am anxious to share it with you, but leading up to Maui is stressful. And here's why. We have to have a negative COVID test 72 hours prior to getting on the airplane. So like for example, if our landing time in Maui is 5 p.m., it has to be like within the time we would land in Maui 72 hours prior. And it has to be from an approved Maui testing site. So it can't just be like anywhere I want to go. It has to be an approved place. And I have to pay for it for me and my daughter. And then when we land in Maui, this is the part that cracks me up the most. When we land in Maui, we have to get a second test at the airport. This is a new rule that they have put in place. So Little Miss Common Sense Wendy is really struggling with this because I don't understand why we can't just test there. Like, what's the point of testing me? Because technically I could fly to Maui without getting a test. I would just have to quarantine once I get there. So what's the point in testing me if once I land and you're going to test me again, if I get a negative test? I don't know. I'm just grappling with the whole situation because I don't really understand it. I mean, it ain't going to keep me from going to Maui, let me tell you that. But it's very frustrating because it's like, no matter who you talk to, you get different answers and you have to make sure that you're getting, so like Walgreens is one of their approved testing sites, but the Walgreens I live next to doesn't do this particular type of test because you have to get the specific kind of test they're telling you to get. So I have to find a place that is going to do that particular type of test and then pray to God that we get a negative result because I'm scared we're going to get a positive, like a false positive type situation. So it's just stressful. It's stressful. It's still a month away, but I'm already stressed out about it because I'm like, I've heard so many people say that like it's been difficult to find the right places and get all the right things. I need more leaves. So that's what we're going to do. So anyway, that's my gripe. I mean, really it's not a gripe because, Karen said, thing about is I can walk away from my test and be negative, but then exposed as I leave. I know. Do you still need a DRS referral for test twice? I don't know what a DRS referral is. Oh, doctor's referral. No, you can pay, but I have to pay for it. So okay, this is how it works. I can't just go to Kaiser because I have Kaiser insurance. So I can't just go to Kaiser and be like, hey, I need a test because I'm going to travel. They won't give it to us. Because it's not necessary. So we would have to pay for it. And it's more expensive through Kaiser. So then that leaves me searching some of the other areas to see if I can do it less expensive. And I guess I should probably call Kaiser again because maybe something has changed. Or if any of you have Kaiser and you know. But the test is free if you have symptoms. Like if you're sick and you have symptoms, the test is free. But if you're doing it for traveling purposes, they charge you. Which that's fine. Fine. Okay, so that's totally fine. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, it makes it really stressful and it's expensive. I mean, it's like $150 a person. It's not like $20. So I guess it's one of those things where I just really want to make sure I get the right test and I go to the right place so that I don't have to do it again. Yeah, Cheryl just said, how much is it? I've heard anywhere from $139 to $150 per person. So I have to do it for me and my daughter, which I am dreading for my daughter because I really don't want her to have something jammed up her nose. But I guess the payoff is that she gets to go to Hawaii. So that's the scoop. So the trip we're going on is the Stampin' Up. Kathleen says we don't pay for any testing here. Are you sure? Even travel testing? Because we don't pay for it here either unless it's for travel. Friends just traveled to Hawaii and they did their testing through Costco. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. And they didn't have any problems? Because that's the thing I'm scared I'm going to have issues with. Okay, so Kathleen says she's tested twice, but has that been for traveling purposes? Or because you thought you possibly were exposed? Because I'm all about seeing if I can get a free test. And then when we land in Maui, they're testing again. They're doing a rapid test a second time. So you get tested 72 hours before you leave, and then you have to get tested again when you land. Exposed. Okay, that's why then, Kathleen. If I was exposed, I could get it for free. But when you're doing it for travel, they charge you. No. So Lynn said, do we have to retest before we come back home? No, we don't. California does not have a requirement for testing when we come back to California. So, we're good there. It's just on the way to Hawaii. The test no longer goes way up your nose. It's just a simple nasal swab, not in your, whatever that word is, nasal something, which is the brain tickler. Oh, good. Thank God. Yes, there's different tests. There's an antigen test. There's an NAAT test. There's different types of tests. And you have to have, like for the Maui thing, to go there, you have to have the NAAT test. You can't get the antigen test. It's a whole thing. Okay. At the end of the day, though, I'm not complaining because I get to go to Hawaii. God willing, and the water doesn't rise. I'll get to go to Hawaii as long as we have a negative result. All right. There's our card, which I think is gorgeous. Super simple, but super pretty. Let's add some bling to it. Let's see. What do I want to use? I think we'll use these little glittery circles. What are these things called? Opal rounds. That's what they're called. We're going to just add them to the center of each of these flowers, and we're going to call it done. I'm not crazy about my leaf placement right here. I'm just going to say that. Ooh, maybe I can move it. I thought maybe it was glued down already. Okay. Let's move it. Yeah, my daughter goes to a charter school. So we're going to, remember this trip was supposed to be in July of last year. I am just struggling with that leaf. Anyways, this trip was supposed to be in July of last year, and it got rescheduled for this May because of COVID. And so when we planned this trip originally, my daughter wasn't going to be in school. Now she will be in school. However, she goes to a charter school. So thankfully, she doesn't attend classes every day anyway, but she is getting to miss school. Well, not technically. She's actually going to have to take it with her. So she'll still have to do school. She's just got to take it with her. She'll have to take her laptop and the whole thing. So, yeah, that's what's happening. I'm cleaning my stamps. Do you guys have one of these? This is the Stampin' Scrub. And then there's this mist that you can buy. And it has little indicators. There's a little rain drop indicator here. And there is a little sunshine indicator here. And I spray the raindrop side, so it's damp. And then I take my stamps and I just scrub them like this and then dry it over here. And they're clean as a whistle. I love this thing. This is kind of old school. A lot of people have gone to using these chamois, but I prefer this. I don't think I'll ever quit using it. It is my favorite. In fact, I have 4 of them so that I can wash one. Well, okay, let's be totally honest. I had 4 because I used to teach classes. And when I taught classes, I would put them on the table so that people could clean their stamps. So now, I rotate them, which is fantastic. I love these. They're my favorite. It will always probably be my favorite. It cleans the stamps the best out of everything that I use, and you can pick it up in my online store if you want one. Just go there and search Stampin' Scrub. And to shop with me, you just go to shoplovinstampin.com and pick this up too if you haven't already. All right, there's our finished card, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to my my traveling woes about testing and all that good stuff. And I'll keep you updated as we get closer as to how it all goes. I'm probably going to try to take some video too when I actually go do it. So anyway, where do you get the plastic folders for your dies? These are from Stampin' Storage. I have a link. I am an affiliate with them, so I can provide you a link if you want it. Just send me a message through Facebook and I'll send you a link. All right. Yeah, this is Stampin' Up Spray. You can order this from the my Stampin' Up store. This is Stampin' Up Spray. All right, I'll see you guys next Monday. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Bye-bye.